Just waiting for a few of y'all to come in. I don't know if I'm coming back on here today. When y'all let go. Y'all, as a person that sings, anybody knows that any if you sing, everything you do, you sing. Hey, like stuff like that. Hey, love chicken, how you doing? Welcome. I really don't want to lie. I just wanted to chit chat because I've been busy with my sister, so I haven't seen anything that was going on in the YouTube streets. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about my day because it was super duper long. I'm just getting in the house from my sister picked me up at like 8:45 and her doctor's appointment was at 9:40 9:45. We did not leave out of there till 1 o'clock. And so we was all hungry and wanted to get something to eat and she wanted to go to Cracker Barrel. I think I ate at Cracker Barrel one time. And after me eating that Cracker Barrel, now I understand why I don't eat at Cracker Barrel. Like the food was so freaking bland. There was no seasoning in the food. Hey to the three people in the clouds, you can at least say hi. But there was no seasoning in the food, and I'm just sitting there like with my salt shaker, like shaking it up. And then I got a chicken pot pie, which I love chicken pot pies, but I don't like chicken pot pies with a lot of potatoes in it, because to me it takes away from the vegetables and the chicken, which is the best part. So yeah, I wasn't happy with my food. She paid for it. I didn't pay for it, thank God, because it would have been a waste. Because half of it is sitting right in my refrigerator. Hey Rizzo, how you doing? I ain't come on here for too much gossip, y'all, because I don't know what the hell going on. Because I haven't been on here. But I did see one thing that was kind of, it was interesting. Um, but yeah, after I was with my sister, I'm gonna talk about that in a second though. But after I was with my sister and we ate, and then she brought me home, and here it is, what 6:27? I think I got here like maybe 5:30. I think she brought me home at like 5:30. So all of that took all day, but I really enjoyed myself. I haven't seen my sister in so long, y'all. She don't live here. So the last time I saw her was last year, this month, because she comes here like once a year to go and see that specific doctor. And so the last time I saw her was October of last year when our brother passed away. And she came here for the funeral. So that was the last time I seen my sister, my big sister. I'm the baby, by the way. So I get treated like a baby too. But even though I'm almost 50 years old, but she still treat me like a baby. But other than that, y'all, I saw that so Vivian paid for her trip to go on the juicecation. Cause that's what I heard in the streets, that Vivian paid for her trip, and which I don't think that Vivian should have had to pay for her trip. I think that Vivian, their sponsorships, air quotes, sponsorship. I think that should have went to Vivian. Vivian should not have paid for anything. Why should she have paid for anything when she put in all of the freaking legwork? Like she pretty much put in all of the legwork. I mean, this whole cruise thing, like, is old, but it's like getting more shystier by the friggin' day. It's getting shystier and shystier by the freaking day. Like, I just, I don't mean no harm. I wouldn't, not going with nobody on no trips. Hey, Pam, what's going on? Thank you. I'm just chit chatting, y'all. I'm not really talking about too much. But I did, you know what, y'all? I don't know if y'all been following this whole Krishan and Blueface. Like, the shit, it's in my algorithm. So every time I come on YouTube, I see stuff about, hey, Shalom, Octavius. Um, every time I come on YouTube, soon as I click on, the first thing I see is Blueface and Krishan. So it's like, damn, well, I wish they get this mess out of my algorithm. But I think it's because I be clicking on the videos and I be looking at it. But this last episode between Krishan and her sister is sad. Now they got family secrets coming out. So Krishan said that the sister molested their nephew and was touching on her. Um and a lot of people was mad because Krishan came out and said that about her sister. I think it could have been done differently. But the nephew said that he didn't even care. I think the nephew's like 27 years old now. And the nephew had already came out and told the story. So it wasn't like it was a secret. Um, hey, what is it? JJ601. It's not like it was a secret that Krishan Rock's sister had molested their nephew, because the nephew said that he had already came out and spoke on it, and it was saying like he was 7 years old and he went in the bathroom and she asked him some provocative question, but he didn't know about it. Oh, it's Jason. I remember that, Jason. I remember that. um so she asked him some type of provocative question or whatever, and so I guess she was touching on him, and he was 7, and so he didn't know any better. And so Krishan said that the sister used to ask her to play house all the time. Thank you, Jason. um so Krishan said that the sister would always ask her to play house. And this is her sister is on Baddies. I don't, what is it? Baddies East? I don't know. I don't follow Zeus like that. But it seems like all the good tea be going on Zeus. But so the sister is like she trying to play it off, but it's so sad, y'all, because the first thing that came in my head was like, why would she say that? Like, she don't supposed to be telling people that. But see, that's that messed up mentality that we have, because this stuff happens in people's families like more often than you think, where people are like being molested and touched on. And so we have this thing like, like especially in the black household, it's like we try to keep stuff on the hush hush, but that's why it keeps happening, because people keep it on the hush hush and they don't tell nobody. So it's so sad. And so come to find out, so after came out and said that, her older sister came out and said that Krishan's daddy molested her. But her and Krishan have different fathers. So Krishan's dad molested the oldest sister. Krishan's other sister molested Krishan and the nephew. It's like, oh my God. It's terrible. And people wonder why this girl just be like wilding out and just weird, like, and just all over the place. But this stuff happens so often. Like, this is the one reason why my kids are 14 and 16 years old, and I can count on one hand how many times they slept away from me. You said I look just like my mother. How you know I look like my mother, Beasley? But I do look like my mom. I do. I look exactly like my mom. I do. So if you seen a picture of my mom, I look exactly like my mom. But people, damn, what was I saying? That kind of just threw me all over the place. Oh, I was saying that's why I don't let my kids stay away from me. I don't. Then the first time, hey Clyde, the reason why I didn't want to. Oh, his mom. Oh, that's what he meant to say. Oh, oh. But for real, I look exactly like my mom, and it is eerie. But so I never let my daughters go and stay with anybody. My daughter stayed with my sister one time, and they stayed with their grandparents. They used to stay with my father-in-law and my mother-in-law. They both are deceased now, but they used to stay with them, and I can count on one hand how many times they stayed with them. I always kept my kids super duper close to me. Especially they're girls too, and my aunt raised me because my parents died when I was young, and she did me the same way. She wouldn't let me stay out, and she always told me that she didn't. It wasn't the fact that no, not well. She didn't. They stayed at my aunt. I mean, with their aunt with my sister one time, but I always kept my kids with me. I always kept them with me. They went with me everywhere I went. Like everywhere I went. If I went to the store, whatever. My daughters was right with me. And even when we was like in church and stuff like that, and my daughters will always stick right beside me. And people would say, "Those girls, they stick right with their mama." They sure do. They sure do. Cause I'm not letting them. You say you grew up in a different era, but you understand. Yeah, I did. I did too. When I was young, I used to stay with my aunts, my uncles, be gone with my grandparents for a week or so. I used to do that, but I can tell you this much: it was a whole lot of crazy stuff going on in my family. But they knew that my dad was cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and nobody really messed with my dad like that. So I guess people was kind of afraid, but it was like my aunt had this, hey, just Andrea, congratulations on your 1000. um I my dad's sister, she's these people are all deceased, but my dad's sister's husband, like, he was a weirdo, and they ended up whooping his ass. But I think like he attempted to try and touch my sister, and yeah, it didn't end well for him at all. It did not end well for him at all. So it was a lot of weird stuff going on. And that's one of the reasons why I was just like, I'm not even going to even give that opportunity. It's this, no. And just like my aunt used to tell me, it's not that she doesn't trust me, she doesn't trust the people in other people's houses. So I get it. I get it, cause and my kids still. Oh, girl, it's my pleasure. Andrea, you are so sweet. You have such a sweet spirit. I wish you the best with your channel. I really do. Right. Yeah, not even not just the guests, it's the people, it's the family too. You said none of that in your family, maybe your great aunt's family. Yeah, it wasn't in my like immediate family with my ain't nothing like that ever happened in my house, but it's just the folks outside of the house. Like that stuff goes on so much. Like I know so many people who have been through stuff like that with family members, and then they be too scared to even talk about it, and then then when they get older they damaged. Meow meow, you said, hold on. You said we were not allowed to go in anyone's house at all and not raise my kids. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, people do keep secrets in the family. They really do. But that stuff right there, because what happens is it just becomes a generational thing because m- from what I've learned is a lot of people that have been molested, they end up molesting somebody else, and that stuff just keeps going and going and going, and it just goes from generation to generation. It really does. Like, it's sad. That's why I just try to keep my kids close to me. You say your grands are only allowed to stay with you or your sister. Right. And I get it. I get it. And I think that my sister, she lives like an hour and a half away from me. And I think that if my sister lived closer to me, she would have had my kids more. Cause my sister don't play that. Like, she, when it come to kids, oh, your kids gonna be right there where she can see them. You know how you have people that they do not, they be on top of it. That's how my sister is. And I know that if she was closer to me, then my kids would have been, would have spent a lot of time with her. I know that if my parents were alive, then I know that my kids would have been, with my parents. But other than that, cousins and all, hell to the no. Nope. And I had one of my aunts tell me, she was like, "Why you don't never bring them kids over here? Ain't nothing ever happened to your ass." And I'm looking like, and ain't nothing gonna happen to them either. And I was barely at your house. Like, only time I was at her house is when my daddy was dropping me off because he was doing some shit he ain't had no business. You said that didn't happen in your family, but you must watch your children. Yeah, and you're right. Women are predators too. You absolutely right. You are absolutely right. It's crazy. Like, I don't know what mindset people be having, but that stuff is usually like people touch, they touch people because they been touched. And it does become a pattern. It does. Octavius, you say your mother and father didn't allow y'all to spend the night at anyone else's home. That's right. That's right. And if that's how things were back then. Can you imagine now? Like, when everything is so hypersexualized, like, when you got stuff that's right in your face, you can get porn for free. Like, you got like all of this stuff that's like everything is hypersexual. And then when you see like the way that the kids dress and stuff now, like they actually make their clothes like that. So ain't no friggin' way. Like, absolutely not. Nope. So I kept my kids. My kids is right here. What they do when they become adults is one thing. Hey, Auntie Donna. When they become adults, that's one thing. Then they can go out and but not as kids. Nope. Well, you know what? You know what? I take that back. I take that back. They did stay with somebody that was outside of the family. And that was because I was in the hospital. I got really, really sick. I almost died. And I was in the hospital for 2 weeks. And so we had these two friends. There's an older couple. And they kept my kids for me while I was in the hospital. And so my husband could stay up there with me. But he stayed up there with me, until I was okay enough for him to start, like coming home. And so they would take the kids to school, and then my husband would pick them up. And we would go from, but that was a couple of times, but that was like a dire emergency, y'all. Dire emergency. All right, you said what? You had a sexy Creole step auntie who was a predator. Did things to me when I was 16. I liked it. So, Lord, you know what? We trying to have a serious conversation. We're trying to have a serious conversation. But she was a damn predator. Why is she messing with you and you 16 years old? Like, really? She couldn't go out here and find a grown ass man. She had to mess with a kid. That's trifling. That is trifling. But that stuff happens so often, and it just explains why you say you being serious. I'm being serious too. Why she couldn't go find a grown man? Why is she doing that to a 16-year-old? You said because you was super, you was super cute. She thought that you was grown. Mm, 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 mm. Oh my god. But yeah, this mess is like it's just wow. But the girl is messed up, and it's like now I'm starting to really understand. And one time, Blueface said that was saying, "Hey, Castro." Blueface was saying that he didn't want his kid around her family, that there was a bunch of molesters, yada yada yada. And you just think that he was talking, but he was dead ass serious. Like that stuff is real that's going on. That family is dysfunctional as hell. And now I understand why Krishan act the way she act. But when you go on her YouTube page, I looked at like her oldest video, which was like 3 years ago, and I think that she still in high school? No, she wasn't in high school. She may have just graduated. She was so she's a very pretty girl, but she didn't have no tattoo. She was doing like a makeup tutorial, and she didn't have any tattoos or anything. And when I tell you that girl is beautiful, she was beautiful. She didn't have that raspy voice because when you start smoking, especially smoking blunts, how it just messes up your throat. Like it messes up your throat. It really does. And I can tell you that from personal experience because I used to smoke. Like I smoked for a long time. And then I quit. And it took a long time for my singing voice to come back because I could sing, but not as well as I can sing now. And it took years for my lungs, for my throat to even heal up from that. So when you smoke, like you can hear it. Like you can hear it. You kind of almost start to sound like a man. Like it messes up your vocal cords. So you can hear it like when she talk, like when you hear her talk in that video went through like a few years back, her voice isn't as raspy. So yeah, I feel bad for her because she don't know. And her mom was on drugs. So, and I think the dad used to beat up the mom. She just been through a lot. But yeah. But y'all, I'm excited because my channel is monetized. So y'all gonna see me. Y'all gonna be like, damn, the real Mrs. J. She live again. No, no. For real. I still like to do my uploads. I love to do my uploads. I like to say what I gotta say, keep it simple and sweet, and keep it moving on to the next thing. I can't go I can't prolong stuff because I don't know if I told y'all this before, but I'm a land the plane type of person. I'm a Sagittarius. So it's like I'm like a straight to the point type of person. Now, my husband on the other end, he a Pisces, but my husband is like a good storyteller. Like he gonna tell you, and what happened, what the room looked like, what the temperature was, and all that. When me, I'ma just be like, look, dude came in there, stuck him up, and that was that. So I'm not. You say I get kicked off topic, but I don't. Why? What happened? You said you. Oh, you talking about when you go live, Pam? You get kicked off topic. Is that what you're saying? Hey, Lynette. Thank you. Oh, when you go live. Yeah, me too. I be all over the place. Like I'll be because my mind that's just how that's how I think. Like my mind be like, I'll be thinking about this, and then I'll go into something, and then next thing you know, I'm all the way over here somewhere. But usually, like, I'm just a land the plane type of person. Like, I see people, they do lives, their lives be like, they'll like build you up for the suspense, and then they'll drop the tea on you. Like, with me, I'm just coming straight out with the tea. It's like y'all know what it is. This is what happened. But that's just how I am. But you know what though? I found that there are a lot of people just like me because people like my videos of being short and sweet and to the point. So I guess maybe I'm just put here for for those type of people. You say unless it's a ratchet conversation, come over here, bitch. Right. Right. It's gotta be like it's gotta be real, real good. Something that's going on that's good. But I didn't really see too much going on in the streets. Nothing new anyways. Except the fact I think I saw Rico was calling somebody's job. I don't understand why people do that. Like, why are you calling somebody's job for? Why? What for? What's the point of calling somebody's job? I'm not that invested that I'm gonna be calling your job. Like for what? That's just so petty. Like, ugh, I don't like that type of stuff. Um, and then like I said, the whole thing, Vivian, she came out, said she paid for her trip. Jay Wilson, his shiesty ass. Where is Waldo anyway? He's still on break, or he just hiding until it all died down. Cause I don't feel like he on a break. I think he had until it all died down. Hold on, they are trying to get uppity dummy together, but it will not work. She is really sick. Folks are tired of her. What uppity do? I crying in the corner. Wait a minute. Pam, you want to come up here and explain? Because I don't know what's going on. Pam, you want to come up here and explain? Because I really don't know. I don't know what's going on. Castro, you said he waiting till it died down. Yeah, he's waiting until it died down. That's his best bet. You know, stuff don't after 3 days, it's over. And the beef sucked. It's over. You know, we got. You said let you get your mic. Yeah, let me know when you get it so I can drop the link. Hold on, I need to get my. Oh, here go my charger right here. Give me a second, y'all. I want to hook up my charger. Darn, is it 7 o'clock? My husband get off at 7. I had the nerve to get him. Yes, Miss Pam, give us the tea, girl, cause I was missing in action. I should have went live from my computer, but that's all right, cause I know how to drop the link now. Cause I want to know what happened. Cause I seen they was having a panel over there. Hi, East Dad. I saw they was having a panel, but I couldn't listen. View you? I mean, Pam, you got that mic, so you can give us this tea. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, give me 1 second. Look, you look. I'm becoming a professional here. I think. Let me not speak too soon. Oh, maybe I'm putting it in. Oh, hold on 1 second. I do not like getting no damn tips on my nails. Why is this thing not? Oh shoot! I had it in the stick. Hold on, y'all. I'm coming. I'm acting real slow right now. Come on. There it is. Damn it. I had it. I'm about to call my daughter down here. Okay. I feel slow. All right, there go the link. There go the link, pal. What? Can you talk? Too late. The pig played in the mud. Got you. Sorry, I had to. Oh, I dropped the link. Y'all are true. Anybody else want to hit the link? You can hit the link too. Hi, Mr. Wise. I got some time today, y'all, because I took the day off to be with my sister. While we wait for Pam to hit this here link, can y'all see the link? Because I'm on my phone, so I don't. Oh, thank you. That was my oldest daughter. Thank you. I told her that because she was so nervous. Hold on 1 second, y'all. I can't get my youngest daughter to do it because she tripping. All right. All right. You here, Pam?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. It sounds like it's a little staticky. I mean, like.
okay. Oh my goodness, is it bad? Is it bad? Is
Oh
it too
no,
bad where I can't get a little thing
no,
out
that sound.
and
It
come back
sound better
in?
now. It sound better. It sound better.
Oh, oh, okay.
I said, what's the tea?
Hey, boo, how you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm enjoying this day off, and I had some time with my sister, so I haven't seen her in a year. So I'm real happy right now.
You know, we the southern part of the East Coast. We gotta how we doing
Oh,
and everything before you get to the goddamn dirt and shit. You know.
hold on, your thing was
Okay.
just breaking up again. I don't know what happened just now.
Oh, okay. I don't have anything else open. I just have my one. I just have this window open.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mr. Wise.
Now it sound good, but when you was talking a few minutes ago, it started doing it again. But I
Oh,
don't know.
okay.
Who
Well, you
knows?
know, like I said, I'm from the southern part of the East Coast area, so we have to be all country and polite and shit. Hey, how you doing? How your mama doing? How your daddy doing? And shit like that.
I know, right? That's just how we do.
You know, we just want to get to the dirt. You're like, what's the tea? What's the tea? And I'm like, girl, you know, I gotta say, hey, how you doing? Hi to the audience and shit.
But look, I told you I'm one of those landed plane people. I just said it's like
I know.
let's just get to it. But
I
no,
know. It's all good. Okay, so but what question? Okay, I can scroll back up in here. I only have a little bit, but not too much. I need to see what the question was though, because I was typing. I was just click
oh, you talking
clacking
about
it.
what happened with Uppity?
Oh, well, you okay now? I know you don't notice that there's a pattern with her.
No,
That
because I
she's
don't really know her like that. Hold on, who is Mr. Wise?
Mr. Wise. He was on here for a while ago, and then he took a break, and now he's back
Okay,
into making videos again. He's good. He's
okay,
okay.
all right, hold on, because
Yeah.
he wanna come up too. So hold on 1 second. I,
Oh, okay.
I just
Yeah,
want.
he's a real person. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So Uppity has been like a
Hey, what's up?
panel.
Hey,
Hey,
Mr.
how you
Wise.
doing?
I'm doing pretty good, pretty good. Just some neck pain right now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I think I've slept wrong.
oh man. Well, go ahead, Pam.
Okay, Mr. Wise, I'm gonna come on tonight. So if you want to come over when I'm coloring, so we can have a long discussion. But Mr. Real J she's trying to get her own messy shit up in here. So she just want to do the tea and shit, and then
No,
she gonna kick me off. She gonna do an interrogation of my ass, and once I tell her everything she want to know, then she gonna fucking kick my ass off. So I'm just letting you know.
no, I'm not. I
Good
got some time.
Lord.
I got
Yes,
some
she
time.
will. Oh, she said she got the time. Okay. Well, let me get this out real quick. Because so the uppity is like a bit of number one panel killer everywhere. She's worse than a Lovely Love, but the only thing about her and Lovely Love is at least she speaks grammatically correct. She can have an intelligent conversation, but the problem with her is there's no pauses, there's no, and people may say the same thing about me, but I try to make a point and get off. But she just comes up and she just disrupts everything, changes the whole goddamn. It's just like a uppity. And then some people I heard today consider her like a Jay Dunn. Now Jay Dunn, bitch, don't come for me. I'm just repeating what I had heard. You know, girl, I had to fight with her. So yeah, so they over there on the spaceship. She didn't work everybody's goddamn nerve. The whole chat dragging her ass, the panel people are dragging her ass. Uppity is just everywhere. You know, she just is so confident and beautiful, and we are all jealous of her and her lifestyle. Did you know that?
No, isn't she the one who was doing the twerk contest and fell or something last week?
That's the other panel killer. That's Lovely Drunk. No,
Oh,
you
that
gotta
was.
get your panel killers together. When I meet you in a couple of weeks, I'm gonna make sure I'm gonna do a little sheet for you, a cheat sheet.
No, because Lovely Love was over here one time and I dropped her because
Oh yeah,
she called Reed's son retarded, and I don't play
right. I
kids
don't
stuff.
play that either. Yeah,
So
so yeah. Well, okay. But I got other people I need to let you know a little bit about, just enough. I form your own goddamn notion. But I know you're gonna do your own thing over there with hubby and everything. So anyway, but I hope you still stay over here too. Because we
oh,
love okay.
I'm thinking about starting because I got another YouTube. I got two more YouTube channels, but I was thinking about
Okay.
I might just go to another channel and do that with him, just
I
because.
think so because we need you over here, especially when you come on in the morning when some shit that pissed you off last night. You know, wash some shit. Because you come on and you break it down, like you don't give no goddamn formalities and shit. You just like, bitch, this is what I saw, and I'm like, girl, just get to it. Thank you. That's what I like. I love you. And when I thought that, I don't even know what the hell happened. You know how you be on the panels and shit. And when I ever thought that, I said, oh, Miss J don't like me no more. Girl, that didn't stop me. I was
Oh,
still watching you. No, I was still watching. We never had no words or nothing, but you know how you just be on opposing sides or something. But I believe you can have opposing sides, but still, enjoy the person. Doesn't matter, But I
and
just say, hmm.
and then too, it's like I don't, just if somebody like if two people don't rock with each other, that don't have nothing to do with me. If I'm cool with you, I'm cool with you. I don't care who not cool with you. If I'm cool with you, then I'm cool with you. And
So they were having an intervention of some sort over in Triple Red X with damn uppity, and she won't have, and the people was paying to get her dropped off and this and that, and she was getting quite indignant, and it was just a hot mess. So that's what was going on with that. I think he was asking me about something else, but I don't remember. Hello, somebody said uppity is a pest. Miss Real J, you still there? Mr. Wise, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Uh-oh, Miss J we done taken over her show. Ain't that something?
Good Lord.
So is this the first time you've chatted with Miss J or seen or interacted with Miss J?
I'm
Yeah, I think so.
oh,
Yeah.
Oh, there she is.
yeah, I'm sorry. My husband kept calling me, so it knocked me off for a second. Talk
Oh,
Good
about
okay.
Lord.
all right, I'm back, but
Yeah, you're
So
good.
that's what she's going to be addressed and dragged all around up and down the streets. Everybody's just sick of her, like totally.
wow. I
I
hear her
forgot what the.
talking. I hear her talking, but I really don't. I don't know her like I don't really. I
Mhm.
go over there sometimes, and I really just started going over there, but it'd be too long, so I can't really. I got a short attention span. It's no freaking way I can sit and watch a 4 hour live or something like that. I just can't.
And see, even other, even Auntie Donna, like lots of people, and I don't know. At some point, people are going to watch their numbers. When certain
Mhm.
people come onto your panel, either your numbers are going to go up because they come up, or they're going to go down. And that's why I try not to do too many panels because I don't want to be like, oh, and views of you one of them bitches too. We don't,
Be
we
hitting
don't like
everybody. I
bitch,
don't either.
I got my own channel, bitch.
Right. I don't either. I don't hit other people's panels either. I don't either. But
Yeah.
Mr. Wise, I hope you feel better. It's nice meeting you. What I would recommend is that you take some ibuprofen. The ibuprofen to help, especially when you sleep wrong. You take that like every 6 hours, and
I
it'll help.
have. I already took one. I already took one of them. This morning because I had a meeting to go to and I couldn't make it. Um, because I was because I'm part of this group. Well, part of this organization that we're helping out the homeless,
Mhm.
and I'm the graphic design artist. And I couldn't attend the meeting because we was going over the policies and procedures and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I couldn't make it over there, so I just had to send her my work and stuff. So I couldn't be there for the meeting to go to today. So I missed that today because my neck pain.
That must be it's and it make your head hurt and everything. I can't
Hmm.
stand.
Yes. Oh man.
It is the worst. Maybe a nice heat pad, a heating pad will work too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I can try that. I can try that.
your job sounds interesting. That
Oh
sounds
yeah, it
very
is.
interesting.
It's actually the best job I've ever had.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to build this organization. It's gonna be called Miss Barbara's House.
Mhm.
Um, I'm working to help the homeless children from from 18 to 24.
Mhm.
Help them find housing, help them find a job, help them in education, financial, and stuff like that. Have them a place to stay so they won't be homeless. Because there's a lot of homelessness over here in Philadelphia.
Oh,
Wow.
you're in Philly. Okay.
Yeah,
Well, that sounds like a beautiful thing to do.
Mm-hmm.
To
yeah,
put
we
the
Now, I'm
already
gonna
have
need you to
fun.
help that daggone smoke detector there. You got one of them smoke detectors.
get you a new battery.
You don't have to help you.
Oh
You get
man.
that's a panel. Now people ain't gonna want you on their panel with that damn smoke detector going on. They be dragging bitches. They drag kids. They drag dead people. They drag smoke detectors. They don't give a fuck.
Hmm.
You know what, Lynette? Hold up. You said that Auntie
Uh-huh.
Donna was a staple, but these new people, I get lost behind their storylines of how they fit in. Right?
Yeah.
I do too. I can't even get with it. I just
Yeah.
I just can't. I don't know. It's just not interesting to me. I guess that's what I want to say.
I feel the same way. And they come in and see the thing that annoys me. See, now like okay, you're the only person when you say my name, I feel like it's family. Because you always say my name, Pam. And I like it. Like when you say Pam, I ain't got no offense, no kind of ill will or anything. I had a whole goddamn 2, 3 people that got mad when I spoke about it, but I guess I spoke about it wrong. But it's like I consider my nickname as a family name, not a name that I want people just to be calling down the street. Hey, Pam, no,
Oh
call me by
yeah,
my
like
full
bam.
name. Yeah, that's what they saying. But when you say it, it sounds like family. Like, let me go ahead and get some potato salad, macaroni cheese. Let get her plate ready. She give her come through here. She know my name. You know.
Oh well, you wanna know why I wouldn't call you Pam? Me
No,
personally. You know why? Because I know somebody else named Pam on here.
Oh wow.
okay, and to keep it separate. Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
like so I'll just be like, yo, View, what's good?
Hmm.
I
And
just
I
remember
think,
I
go
just
ahead.
remember it from back in the like way back in the day when they used to call you Mint Pam. So
Right.
that's why I remember just
Damn,
Pam.
yeah. And I really
How
feel
she's
bad.
power forward.
Hey, I feel bad that people are making it. Well, I wasn't really making it a big deal, so it's no big deal. People, y'all call me whatever the hell. Just cash at me if you call. Cash at me if you call me Pam. If you don't, if I don't feel like you're my family member, I'm just saying. I'm being funny. I'm really being funny. I don't really care. Because we don't know each other.
Yo.
I don't care. What the hell I care? But I think View is easier because I had changed my name. So I said, well, it's easier if everybody calls me View. Wait, it ain't about me. Okay, it's about Miss J. And what other kind of fuck shit did you
Oh no, you
the fat shame. When did they fat shame? Did you hear the fat shame part? I didn't hear. I missed that. I wrote a whole thing of notes.
I guess it wasn't the fat shame. I think it was something about Demetra Lit All Day video, and I really didn't look at the whole thing, so I really didn't. I didn't take offense to anything that was going on, but I guess she had some subscribers up there, and and they was like talk about the people, and so it was just a big thing about women on beef for tearing down women, and I just everybody got their own opinion, but my opinion is this is the damn beef sector. Like I don't understand. And people can say that's an excuse or whatever, but I mean, I've seen worse. So, and even if you're a subscriber, you already know what it gives. And if you know that there was people sending moles on the trip, they were sending moles to take pictures. What would be the only other reason for them to be on there? Just to come back and say and just tell you something that they could tell you.
We need the visuals, right?
Yeah,
It's the investigation.
Right.
How you gonna be an investigator? You be like, I remember what she looked like. What the fuck? We need some receipts. So
exactly. We're supposed to be. Everybody always talk about receipts. So those was the receipts. So it just is what it is. Like,
but the thing that I didn't know, I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead.
Okay, I didn't think there was a big thing about the body shaming thing, and I don't know if it would have become an issue if we hadn't seen Tracy with the apron, naked with an apron. I mean,
nipple popped out.
With nipples popped. I mean, so she body shamed herself.
Time, just go naked, like
right. So I don't understand what it told me. So I never saw. I didn't see Demetrius thing, and I guess Sean had said something. I did hear they was dragging him because he had 3 lipo surgeries or something like that. I don't know nothing about none of that.
I didn't hear that because I fell asleep. I didn't look at the whole thing. So I really didn't know too much of what was going on. I just know what I saw like the next day, and I was just like, everybody, what is this about body shaming and all this and that? But should people get body shame, face shame,
feet shame? Right, but I knew it was something bigger because Tracy shamed herself with that apron on, tied up and her titty hanging out. Like she has no shame. So how are we making a big deal about it? I said, well, something else must have happened. So I got my little list here. So I'm gonna roam the streets tonight, and then I'll come on later tonight. But I'm gonna need to get some answers to this fuck shit. I'm confused. Look at it, girl. Real Miss J, I'm gonna be colored and asking questions, saying goddamn time and talking shit.
I got questions like Deanna. I got questions.
Shout out to Deanna.
Shout out to Deanna.
And when I heard her she was going on, she was really going on. I was like, wait a minute, we ain't seen her in about 2 weeks, and she just went off. And I was like writing notes. I said, oh, what about that? Child, so it's gonna be interesting. And the only Vegas gate that she went to was the one that I went to, and I was like, shit, I'm gonna pay attention now, because at the moment I hear my goddamn name thrown into the motherfucking shit, because can't nobody shame me for my goddamn body, bitch. I'm telling you right now, nobody, not nobody. And I guess I got evicted from goddamn Club Chat because I said I want a member of Club Chat, but I guess I didn't meet the weight requirement. I guess I wasn't big enough or something. I'm trying to figure out. Did I not have health ailments? Because I could walk? I don't know. I only got one neck. I don't know. So I'm gonna have some questions. So But yeah.
Wait a minute, hold up. Lynette said,
Hey, Mr.
she got
Wise.
a flashback
Yo,
video from yesterday. Are you talking, Lynette? You talking about when I was like, somebody need to tell her? You talking about that one? If y'all not gonna tell her, I will. Or if y'all ain't gonna say nothing.
Right.
I have no idea how hard I laughed after I did that video. Because it sounded so serious. And that's why I got quiet at the end, because I was laughing. I was trying to hurry up and stuff.
But you were saying, I had said the same thing, like, because we could tell we have similar personalities. Because I said, when I watched your video, I said the same thing, only because we felt the same thing when we saw that. Like, nobody would let her know. But
and then people was like living her best life and this. Hey,
Woo! Woo!
And which, you know, she did live her best life. And I'm glad she had a great time. Like, I'm not hating. I just, just wish that she could look. And I'm trying to, because Kwani got on me. So I'm just trying to be politically correct. But unfortunately, she wouldn't have been politically correct with my ass. But so it was the fashions, especially that leopard and light blue. And that was, oh God. I'm just like,
nothing
wow.
matched. No, now I don't even understand what time area, because I know I'm older than she is, but I went through the whole thing. But I was very stylish always. I was even more leaning more so towards the nerdy kind of thing. But then when I wanted to be hot and fast or more professional, I mean, I just knew different styles and stuff like that. But that stuff that's going on right now over there with all them prints and things and bangles and that.
It's print for me.
It's a Peg Bundy. It's Peg Bundy, but blackified.
It's the black leopard prints. I mean the I don't know, but I think that if she
cosplaying?
I don't know, if she has something on that like a nice cover up, and I don't know if that's because I've spent the last 8 years of my life. Well, I've always been a tomboy, so I never really wore revealing clothes like that. Anyway, when I was younger, I always had on a pair of jeans, some construction Timbs or something. Like that's just how I used to dress. Or I always wore big clothes. Like we all the girls wore big clothes because I mean, I was born in 74. So yeah, everybody that came up with me in the 90s when we was partying and stuff, we all wore big clothes.
You still a baby, yes.
You're right.
So what did you wear, Mr. Y?
Like baggy clothes, baggy jeans, baggy shirts and stuff like that.
Yeah, that I don't. I can't. I never wore like tight or revealing clothes. I never did.
And I don't like polyester shit. I don't like that shit. Like I don't even really like silk and silk for underwear and lingerie, but
yeah, you're right. That polyester make you sweat.
Yeah, but
I don't care how much deodorant you put on.
Sometimes
It's like that stuff make
I got used to it.
Yeah, that polyester make you sweat.
I don't wear polyester.
Yeah, it don't feel good.
No.
What? Oh, you talk about? Hold on, Lynette. You talk about the the ones with the tall hair.
Tap Lynette. I'm gonna tap Lynette. Right. I'm gonna tap Lynette on the legs. Whenever I sit here, I'm just gonna take a switch and tap you right on the leg. The Marge sisters. Yeah, she right. But the fact that, and then the whole thing with the hairline, the braid, I'm like, there was nothing working. Okay, now I can see now if she had a serious hairstyle, like if her braids could have been a lot tighter, done a lot better, she could have kind of rocked a little bit more and just maybe had like, okay, she did have a dress that the strap broke. The burgundy dress and some heels that she was going to wear for the thing, but she said the strap broke, probably because it was too tight. But old school days, like when something like that happened, you get a safety pin and you fix it. or like if your hem fell out or something like that, you get some tape and you fix it. So
Right.
you're on a cruise, emergency, a button pops off, you get a safety pin. I mean, but she just described the fact that she couldn't wear that dress because there's one strap, one little spaghetti strap. And then she came out with the aprons with the fringe, and then she was practically naked. And then the hair, the eyebrows, I don't know what the fuck was going on, the shaved hairline, the nails, the just, woo! And then just everything. And it was like, if I can handle one or two things. So basically, I'm trying to say, if her hair was tight, and maybe not naked, it would have been okay. It wouldn't have been a fashion blunder.
Right. Right. But nobody's taking away from the fact that she had a good time, okay? Because
Yes.
I'm happy she was happy because the last trips that she done had been flops. So I'm just like, okay, she living her life. She having a good time. It's nice to see
Hmm.
outside because it just
Right.
seemed she never came outside. Hold on, what you
Mhm.
say? Lynette up in here in this chat
She
cutting up.
cutting up. I
She
see
cutting
her.
up. She would have cursed me the F off because my invisible cycle would have started. Chris would have let me go out in public with her looking like.
And it was that whole when she turned around with that whole full back Tasmanian devil body. See, because you can hide stuff like it's not even hide, but you just wear flattering things. Everything is like I couldn't wear the outfit that would be perfect for her body shape because I don't have that body shape. And I
Right,
understand that. So you pick clothes and then you also go age appropriate. But I might wear some sexy shit like that. The outfit she wore with my man, my husband on our honeymoon or something, wherever I can catch one. But but not just for going out on the YouTube. On the YouTube. Mm,
but nah, for real, I ain't even trying to be
mhm.
funny. Like the way her stomach is, what they call it,
Yeah.
where it stick out like that. I would get that
Hmm.
checked out, and I
Yes.
said that because my stomach was sticking out like that one time, and I come to find out I had what you call it, I had a cyst or
Hmm.
a fibroid or cyst or
Fibroid
something like.
tumors. Hmm.
Yeah, so you gotta get that stuff checked out because that's what it
Hmm.
looked like. Cause it looked kind of tight. It don't look like
It looked
like
hard.
yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like it's been in there. It looks like it's impacted. And now I'm only saying that because you see my body frame. I had 16 fibroid tumors. I had like four before and they took them away. And then, a couple of years later, they came back.
Mhm.
And so I had 16 at one time before. They were like, emergency hysterectomy, bitch, number one room right there. Wheeled me right up in there. And, but if you have it sitting in there that long, so I don't even know if she's going to have GY exams, and you can't just say you're going through menopause. You don't even know what's going on. I don't. To me, her and then a couple of other people on here have said they've not had GYN exams. They've not had blood count exam. I mean, so we're dealing with a whole lot on here and mental
Right.
evaluations, and not just sitting on here laughing at somebody going on a cruise with, you know, it's just so much. And Mrs. J, when I get on here, I mean, I know I'm not perfect. I'm really not. And I'm just glad I dodged a bullet with my health. But
Mhm.
I like, doing the jokes and gags and the kiki and stuff. But I just wish some people would take some of this constructive criticism or meanness and go to the doctor and get yourself just to get evaluated to see where you're at. But something
Right.
was going on with that stomach, and it's hard and it's hardening, and that's not good. And there's no curvature in her rear area, which means that you're just sitting or laying down, and that's not healthy either. And when you get into a pool, like when I get into a pool, Miss J,
Mhm.
I swim laps. I swim laps. Okay. I don't just get in there to sit on the side and drink cocktails. I get into the pool to swim. I guess I think of it more as fun and exercise. Now, if I'm getting in there with a boo, I need a boo. Miss J, I bet you know some old nasty single goddamn solo man over here in the downtown of the DMV. I bet you do. I bet you do. We ain't gonna talk about that later. But 'cause I'm looking for my first ex-husband. I ain't been married yet. So, but yeah, that's for romantic
For your
time.
first
That's for
ex-husband.
yeah. After they did the prenups. That's for sexy time. All that
Ex-husband.
right, but she's presenting sexy time way too soon. But I would just be more concerned with the health, and I just don't think all that bloated and everything. And no, I don't see people eating salads and stuff. But let me shut
Right.
up.
And the thing about it is we're not even trying to be like funny or malicious right now.
No.
This is real thing because when I was telling, remember I was telling y'all about how I had to get I had that when I went to the hospital, I had to take my ovaries and stuff out. But my stomach was sitting out like that for like 2 years. Like I was trying to lose weight, but my stomach would never go anywhere. So that's when I went to the doctor. They thought I had cancer because they saw something in my stomach and on my ovary. So, but then when they really like looked, they saw that it was a cyst, and that's when I had to get it taken out. But it was the size of a baby's head, so that's why
Yes.
my stomach was so big. So it's serious. Like it's important for
Mhm.
women to go to the doctor. Like,
And her energy level cannot be that high. That's probably why she can't move as much because if those are tumors that are in her stomach and in her abdominal, they are draining. First of all, they're going to get all of the energy, all of the blood. Okay, whatever the fuck she's been eating and drinking, they're going to get every bit of iron and everything. So she's not going to be able to move that much. And I'm going to tell you, I felt so much better. I had to have that hysterectomy. I was like 40 something. It was an
mhm.
emergency. The next month, I felt like I was 15 or 16, and I really have not gone back. It was so awesome. It was great. There was the hot flashes, but they were different because I was thrown into the menopause, and I guess you all are kind of developing it now afterwards after you. I don't know
Oh
because
no,
I
I was
heard you.
thrown into it too
Yeah,
after
I thought you were
I
okay.
had that
Somebody else.
surgery.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
the other one, the menopause lady. She just. Oh, well, let me shut
yeah, I've been in it for like 5 years, 6 years now.
up.
But
Okay.
yeah, that stuff is like it's serious. It
It
is
was
not a joke,
serious.
and it's it is not a joke.
Mm-mm. But I don't
Not
have it
a
anymore.
joke.
It's gone. It's done. I don't even know how long because that whole thing, I just never really thought about it anymore because I was enjoying feeling good, not having that whole, my energy being zapped from tumors that are growing. And what? I was like,
No,
what? Is
I'm
this
sorry. I don't mean to laugh at y'all, but
what?
Lynette is cutting up in
Lynette,
chat.
I'm gonna have to tap Lynette. She said whatever her issues is with all that alcohol. The problem is pickled in his time. Oh Lord. See, that's why I'm
she,
glad I had my
she's cutting up.
messy. Lynette is messy, and I love every minute of it. The fuck? You can't even really look at the comment now when you be talking and shit. And you look down at Lynette, Lynette gonna have something for your ass on the comment section. She is hilarious. Well, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go and let you finish your commentary. But that's all I had was that why the uppity is being addressed now because people are tired of her, and they're tired of paddle killers like that. And I ain't trying to be a paddle killer, so let me get the fuck up off. Because somebody
I know
cash
you're
after you
right.
to get me off.
I'm about to
Get
get
off.
off too because my husband is. I heard him
Okay.
coming the door.
And so you got a
So
husband. Okay, a real husband, bitches. Okay. All right.
a
Okay.
real
I'm
one.
gonna go. Okay.
All
Bye.
right.
Bye.
All right.
Uh-huh.
Bye. Thank you for coming up. All right, y'all. See you guys later. Thanks for sticking by and watching. Don't forget to share and subscribe and join the channel. Join the membership. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.